I haven't gone to uni once this week.
Fuck, that's a decent effort.
How the fuck is that?
Did you mean to go earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Two of my classes were online, right? And then 2 of them were in person. But next week 3 are online. 3 are in person, 1's online.
Filler.
But
filler?
I guess we should start. This has been already rolling for 9 minutes.
Oh shit. We're gonna have to cut some of that out.
Yeah.
Episode 13.
Episode 13 in the books.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm actually
I know how
feeling
you
fantastic
are.
today.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah,
I mean,
bit stressed, bit busy, but
busy's
yeah,
good
the weather's,
though, Hev.
Yeah, it is sometimes. I just don't like having to rush around, bro.
That's true. Time management is key.
Just binned off uni, so
yeah,
it made my day a bit easier.
Yeah, but I woke up today, opened my curtains, and it was beautiful weather, honestly, mate. We spoke about this when I first rocked up. I just had a smile on my face, and so did you.
Yeah.
I was like, just laughing, because like, this is making me so happy, just the bright blue skies.
Yep. Got the Gemma and Dylan potty hoodie on.
Yep.
So
yep.
yeah, if it's probably all sold out by now,
late,
but yeah, if it's not, go check it out. gemmaanddylan.com. Also got the coffee mug.
Yep. Very good. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to our brothers who have been along the way.
We're the budget Gemma and Dylan, so that's the compliment I've ever got in my life.
We got what did we get? We got Wish out Gemma and Dylan. Saw another one yesterday. Audi Gemma and Dylan.
That's fucked up. That's where I buy my steak from.
It's getting better, Ev. So maybe we'll be like Coles, Gemma and Dylan. I don't know. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, tell us what we are, you know.
But should we recap the week? Because it's been another big week.
Yeah, I guess we can start from the weekend because
that's what we usually do. We
Yeah,
film on a Friday, so we set ourselves up for that Saturday and Sunday.
I mean, it does fuck it though, because I was talking to Sacamano actually about this yesterday, just as he dropped me off.
Yep.
I was saying, like, do you guys ever struggle filming on the Thursday and Friday? PSA, they film on Thursdays and Fridays as well, because like you kind of forget what happened on the weekend.
Yeah.
And so then you spend the next 5 days doing, like, you're trying to remember. He said, yeah, you do, but I guess like
just get used to it. I feel like we don't.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
I can remember what we did. Like that was. Oh no.
Pull the.
Was it good? Yeah. Where did it go? Oh, there.
See how it's hella tight, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, do you want to start it off? What did we do, Ev? Did we do anything on the Friday? Or did we have a chill one on the Friday?
Friday, I just had uni. It was a busy day again. Fucking work, uni. No, not work, sorry. Uni, and then went to the gym, came home. Didn't really...
I can't actually remember what we did that Friday
night.
No,
I remember you had a couple of the boys over watch the footy, I
think. Yeah, and just 2 of them, yeah.
And then, yeah, I was meant to be getting burgers with Josh, but then my man Dem forgot he had a poker night.
You binged Outer Banks.
So then, yeah, I binge watched Outer Banks.
I can't get into that. I started watching it with someone, and like it was like low key a bit dead the first season. Do I need to give it another go?
I mean, yeah, it's elite. Like I don't know.
What's her name? Madeline Klein. She's one of the most beautiful,
Sarah Cameron,
beautiful girls I've ever seen in my life.
Mate, when she does like I don't know what she does. She does this little smile thing where she just like I can't even describe it. It's like she looks into my fucking soul and says like, I love you.
Yeah.
And I say it back. She doesn't reciprocate. You know, like I just chinned the mic. So everyone just probably got a big thud.
That hearing, yeah.
I actually noticed as well. This mic's got a dent in it.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do anything. I don't know. It just dented.
Fucking just looked at it funny and then you...
Yeah.
It was Saturday.
So then, yeah, the Saturday, I was sending a prees here and then we were launching out to...
The prees was magnificent again.
Yeah, of course. And then, we're launching out to Rapture this time. Normally we go to Metro's Freo. PSA, trying to ruin Metro's Freo unless they pay us.
Yeah.
So don't go to Metro's Freo anymore. Everyone just go to Rapture.
We the last TikTok we did where I spoke about my toilet mishap at Rapture, we got comments on that TikTok saying, who goes to Rapture? Rapture's shit. What a shithole.
Yeah.
Go do one.
Well, it's just funny because, it's a, like, who goes to Rapture? It's a shithole. Bruv, shit a hole.
Yeah.
Actually, I better not say. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you're going to be.
Yeah, I might DJ these places. I'm going to cut that.
Just blur the.
But every place in Perth, to be fair, is like a bit of a fucking, like, they're not exactly elite.
No.
Metro's Freo toilets flood every single, like.
There's no one standout club, but Rapture, what it has going for itself is the fact that you can get extremely intoxicated for very little money, depending on how your body deals with alcohol consumption, because the drinks are so cheap.
Yeah.
myself, Lockie, and Jamison walked in. I think you guys were on the dance floor at this stage. We walked in. We were a bit late. And Lockie goes, I'll shout first round, boys. He copped 3 drinks, 3 shots, $42, Ev. You're not getting that anywhere else.
For most people, I would honestly say like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be sexist. Fuck it. For most girls who are normally lightweights, I would say that's almost like they're written off, bro.
Well, for Lockie it was because he's a male and he gets pissed very quickly, and he was basically sauced.
Well, I was saying if he drank 3 drinks and 3 shots, he would be done.
He would be done.
But I mean, like I think my body's blood is basically alcohol, so it's kind of sucks. Like being, I would say like I'm not heavyweight because like there's definitely some cunts that can drink fucking stupid amounts of alcohol.
Year 12 we were.
Oh, but no, I'm talking like, bro.
But even then, yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
Bro,
I know
there's
some
people
of the
that drink like a whole bottle of Jacks and like a carton, and they're still functioning driving.
Steve will do it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's fucked in a good way.
But yeah, I have to drink quite a lot to get like pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Did that, got I haven't been that drunk for quite a while. Like,
no.
And I only spent $100.
Well, yeah, I hadn't been out for quite a few weeks because I've been sick, and I was just going like insane. You know, when you stay in the house, I mean, a lot of people would be dealing with this now in different states, but when you stay in the house for so long, just staring at the 4 walls, just with your parents or your siblings, like you get sick of them, bro. And I just needed to get out and socialise. I risked my health. I was like, fuck it. If I get sick, I get sick. But I need to have a good weekend. I need to go out. And boy, oh boy, did we have a good weekend or what? Do you want to shout out? I think that person watches us. Buy new drinks, mate.
Oh, I don't know her name.
You don't know her name. Neither do I. But whoever you are, she had these funky braids.
Yeah, no, she was sick. If you watch Lockie's vlog, she's in it for like a split second.
She was talking to Dil Sacamano in the vlog. Shout out Jamo and Dil.
But maybe she's responsible for my hangover.
You reckon?
Probably.
Because, you were never going to say no to those babies,
exactly.
were you?
So normally I would sort of slow down.
Yeah.
That's what I've become accustomed to. But I couldn't slow down because like she's like, do you want a drink? And then obviously I'd be like, oh, fuck it, I'll just buy a shot too. Like,
yeah, well, it usually gets to like a point in the night where you're like, okay, I either have a decision to make here. I can keep going and fully write myself off and the rest of tomorrow and the next day, or I can start to slow down and recoup myself before I go to bed.
Well, you had a little ting.
Yes.
And then I talked myself out of a couple ting.
Yeah, the friends. What was your word? You're like, Dil, tell them how much I'm sick of one night stands.
You don't have to expose me like that, bro.
I go, mate,
I was a loser, bro. Like,
we're not going to Rapture for love, are we? If you're looking for your soulmate at a nightclub, it's not going to happen.
I was being a bitch, bro. I needed someone to like slap me in the face and be like, grow up.
I slapped your ass, but you liked that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But like you said, you're at the point of no return. So if you wanted to try and do something that night, I don't think you could have.
Yeah, I couldn't have anyway, like, honestly. So I was probably talking myself out of, like, it was one of those things where you say the opposite of what you're trying to get yourself out of. They'll be like, oh, I would come, but like, it's probably like really busy. Like, you're probably really busy doing you. Like, you try to talk yourself out of it. That's what I was doing. I was like, look, I would come home with you, but like, I'm not really about that life.
well, even me, when I got home, and then like at the end, like I was just like, the alcohol just like hit me type thing because I slowed down. You know when you like get an Uber and you're just doing nothing, you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then you go home and like, bro, I was like, fucking hell. I was so ready for bed by the end of the night. And that brings us full circle to Friday, where we're in the lead out. You got a party tonight where you're DJing, aren't you?
Yep. Shouts to Rach. Yeah, if anyone wants...
Did she watch the show or no?
Yeah.
Big fan of the show.
Big fan, yeah.
Who isn't?
Like Rachel.
Yeah,
Like
so I'm saying,
Rach.
who isn't a big fan of the show?
Oh, who isn't? I thought you said who is. Who is she? I was like, oh.
Was she part of the giveaway? I recognise that.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, wait, was she the one who sent in the Tinks' box theory last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
I feel like she's had about 100 shout outs on this podcast now because you're always asking me like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm DJing her party. Like that's her.
Yeah,
like,
good.
Yeah.
Good. We love to.
Basically what I'm saying is if you hire me, like I'll show you out on this podcast.
Are you prepared for tonight?
Yeah.
What's the build up like for for someone like you who DJs just right now for house parties? Because this will be cool to see like in like a year, 2 years time as how this changes.
2
your
months.
setup. Exactly right.
2 months time. I'll be
Exactly
I'll
right.
be at OBH on a Sunday set.
I hope so.
Everyone at tag OBH and shit like in our posts and be like, yeah, fuck it, just spam the cunts and be like, put Evan on your.
So
DJ this.
what's the build up like? So you woke up today. Was that first thing on your mind?
Mm-hmm.
And
First thing this morning, I was in my room on my laptop. I was downloading a couple more music, like few bits of music, like because I spoke to her about what music she wants or whatever. She just said white girl club like traditional white girl club music. I was like, easy, and then I got stacks of that shit. It's all girls want at house parties.
Well, I feel like whatever it may be. I mean, you are an artist in some form, whether it be music, whether it be like acting, drawing, whatever it is. I feel like for someone, when you hire someone, you can give them a general idea, but it's best to give them like creative freedom because they will give you something so much better than what you asked for or what you envisioned. But when it comes to music, obviously you can't be like, oh yeah, just give me creative freedom because then you might fucking send some wubs and she just doesn't like.
Well, she actually asked me to play a couple wubs.
Good. But yeah, like when people try and control the DJ so much, I feel like that's when you won't get like a good thing.
Yeah, there was a fucking meme, Triplet. I don't know. She definitely doesn't watch this, but like I'm in love with her.
Who's Triplet?
She's a DJ that like DJs at like she's always at Humble and then Slims and like places like that. Like I follow her, and she posted a meme on her story. It was basically like if you ask for a song request to a DJ and they say like, oh yeah, I'll try to mix it in, or like I'll get to it when like, it's not going in, and don't ask me again.
It's like when someone says, "Oh, come out, bro," and then you're like, "Oh, I'll think about it." They're not going to think about it.
Bro, I was at a house party, I was at a house party I was DJing at, and this fucking like 30-year-old woman was like, "Can you play this song?" And like, bear in mind, like I'm playing like club bangers, right?
What
like,
song was it? Yeah.
Oh, I can't even. I didn't know the song, like, but like I can like download it like on the fly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna play this song. Like, it doesn't mix in. Like, I've got all these girls dancing, like guys are dancing and shit to the club music, and then you want me to mix in some fucking old 60s shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna play this. And then, bro, asks me once. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it or whatever. Comes back, like, oh yeah, are you gonna play that song yet? I'm like, oh yeah. Like, give me a sec, like, all good, like.
You're over here trying to set the tone, and then you've got this lady trying to fuck that up.
Well, I think what's funny is, like, I hate to be that guy, but you guys don't know what, like, half the job of a DJ is reading the crowd.
I was just about to say that. That is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes not hard to do, but hard to get them to do what you want them to do.
Yeah, oh no, 100%. Like, sometimes at a house party, it'll take me like 2 hours before I'm like trying to find a song. I'm like, fuck. What also is hard is like, if they're not drunk, like most people aren't going to dance anyway. Yeah. So then you're trying to like...
You need that one person. You need, like that movie that we love. What's it called?
We Are Your Friends.
We Are Your Friends. You need that one person to make that first move, and then it brings everyone in. That's usually the way. And we're
it's always us, bro.
Yeah, we're usually that people that hit the dance floor first.
Yeah.
And show everyone that there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah.
Start dancing, start having a good time.
But I guess when you look as good as we do dancing, bro, like...
We are great at setting the tone.
Our dancing skills are just tremendous, bro.
We love setting the tone. But unfortunately, when you're DJing, it's hard to set the tone out in the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm always like, fuck, I wish I had like me in the crowd. Because then like I'd be able to like get the people on the floor and shit.
Well, when you like, once you start doing this more, especially summertime, the lads will just come with you.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like
100%.
we'll just fucking... We'll start setting the tone for you, mate.
Just walking around like feeding drinks and
feeding people drinks. They'll come to the dance hall, fucking DJ Goz. Have you thought of it? Is it Goz X?
Yeah, it's Goz, but like the X is silent, but it just looks cool.
Okay. I'm excited then, mate. I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Should we get into the first topic?
Yeah, we've already been rolling for about 10 minutes, bro, and we've just recapped the weekend.
That's good. Actually, first, I just want to talk about last night.
Yeah,
Went for burgers. Is it 2 stacks?
2 stacks.
I want to shout out Big 2 Stacks. Legendary.
We need to start like...
I loved it.
2 stacks, sponsor us.
So I knew that place... I was about to say I knew that street existed. I'm sure a lot of people knew that
James Street.
No, because that was next to like where I did something like TAFE. Yeah. But I didn't know that little like... What do you call that?
What? It's like
It's like a little
it's a food court.
It's a
But it's a
food
nice
court,
one.
but a real nice one.
Yeah, it's just a luxury.
If
food
you
court.
go to Carousel and you think of that food court, it's not that. If you go to any shopping center and you see a food court, it's not that.
There's one like next to all the clubs in Northbridge as well.
Yeah.
Where Hood Burgers is.
Yeah. But this one, it had like these like fairy lights just outside, so it wasn't a big. It was just like a little entrance. It wasn't that big. It was quite innocuous. But we walked in and you felt the vibe straight away, didn't you, Ev?
I've been there before because Short Order Burgers used to be there. If you're a bloke out there or a girl, I guess, and you're looking to take someone on a date, would be a fantastic spot to go on a date. Like, I've never taken someone on a date there, but there's burgers, so you can go get a burger. I don't know, like, if you want to get burgers on a date, but there's burgers there. There's ice cream parlors there. There's actually a tequila bar there.
I said
music.
that exact thing when I got home because mum and dad asked about it. I was like, great place. Like, you guys should go, honestly.
Yeah.
Take yourselves there, get a feed, have a drink. There's parking right there. It's honestly brilliant. Fremantle's a lovely place, especially coming into summer. It's going to be a very nice place to go to. But yeah, the tone was set. The burgers were great, decently priced.
Best burger I've ever had.
That is a big call, Gary, especially for you.
Yep.
You are the burger connoisseur in the group. It's well known.
Yeah. I've tried probably. To be fair, there's a lot of burger spots now, but I've tried like quite a lot, probably like at least 10 burger spots.
It's bad because like it ruins like other burgers for me. It's like grilled. I don't know if I can go back there, kind of thing.
Different burgers though, man.
They are different burgers, but I just enjoyed that so much. Where
Yeah.
I wanna have it again tonight.
Yeah, no, so do I.
That's the thing, and it's tough. But what's next on the list for us, Ev, in terms of burgers?
Probably Big Rigs. I haven't been there yet, and like that's what everyone's saying.
Where is that?
It's basically next to that place. It's like just around the corner. We're meeting Bud in Freo's as well.
So if that shits the bed, then we can just go back to the fucking 2 stacks and have a good night.
Yeah, take the first bite. And be like, this is gross. We're going 2 stacks. Logs. But yeah, I guess we should move in. I just want to say one thing. Sucks to be you guys in Victoria. Not so much Victoria, but definitely New South Wales. 271 cases today.
It's awful.
And at least 50 from community transmission. Ooh. So they're not going to get out. They're probably going to be in it half of summer, bro.
It's stuck. They're stuck. They're in a sticky situation, and
yeah.
They're on the, in my opinion, they're hanging off the edge. They're on the edge as to whether they can come back from this.
I don't know. I said probably a week ago that they're not going to come back from this just because people are protesting.
Yeah. Well, look, I think if they all did the right thing, I think they can. But if they're not in the thousands yet, a thousand a day. They're still like on like 200, 300 a day. But if it gets to that point, then it's going to be very hard. Well, and I understand the people's frustration, but that's why it is so important to do the right thing initially. And it's, once again, it's so easy for us to say because we're fucking lucky we live in Perth and we haven't had to deal with too many lockdowns.
Touch wood. Fuck, there's no wood.
Well, we had a scare the other day. We're at work.
Oh my God.
And that almost ruined our day. Someone like had a kind of a historical old case, but you know, the media.
It was just like a false positive type
media
thing.
Scare.
Yeah.
And thankfully nothing's come of it. But yeah, bro, our mood changed just like that.
I fell on the ground.
I wish I took a photo.
I said, I'm going to kill myself if this happens again, bro.
Yeah. It was
and like it was partly joke, but also not really. So I really do feel I empathize with you guys so much because, bro, when they take the gym away from me, they take away my ability to see my friends.
Yeah.
They're my 2 biggest outlets on my mental health, period, bro. You take away my friends who, bro, the only reason I'm alive is because of my friends. I literally
live for a lot of people. Honestly.
I live to hang out with the boys. Like, I literally live to hang out and talk with my mates.
Some people's friends, they are their family. And I think for a lot of people who are struggling with whatever it may be, routine is so key. And I know routine's key for me and it's key for you and it's key for a lot of people out there. And when that routine gets broken, like motivation, it comes and goes, but having that discipline is so important to like, because you won't be motivated all the time to do what you need to do, but that's to have that discipline. But when all that's taken away from you and you're forced to be like stuck inside, that is just, it fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah, honestly, if any of you are actually struggling, like, I definitely talk to someone, like ring like the the COVID hotline or whatever. Because honestly, if I was in lockdown we've only been in a lockdown aside from the very first one in like 2020 when it first started, and we were in it for like 2 months, and we used to have to train out the back here, like
that sucked.
and working and stuff, and then that got not allowed as well.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've only been in lockdowns for 1 week, and then 1 week like just wearing masks.
Yeah.
So honestly, if I feel bad for you guys, so like, you know, if you need to talk, hit me up as well. Like, I'm easy.
P&C lads are great at replying. We're known for that, Ev.
We do. We'll do. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a couple lives as well. We did. We did
that Instagram live was fun, wasn't it?
We did a live the other week. I've been doing them probably for maybe throughout the past month, like DJing, and then I've sort of kind of transitioned off. I normally play for like 20 minutes, and then I'll just go into talking with the people.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we should make like a little segment type of thing. So you start off with your DJ, and I'll fucking come in with my milk. We'll just have a fucking good chat, and then after you and I just talk for a bit, we'll bring in some people. Yeah, we make it a full thing.
We're bringing in one. Like people at a time. So like we'll just bring in 2 people, have a chat, get to know you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are in lockdown. A lot of you guys are smoking weed, so keep that up.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are high as a kite, you can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like, oh, Jess, you all there? And she's like, yeah, I'm just blazed.
Yeah.
Good for you. But that was really fun, honestly. Very fucking fun.
So do you want to move it? Should we move into the first topic? I guess we've spoken a bit. So Amy Cargan sent, do you hate it? You know when you're in a car and you're putting your seatbelt on and it gets stuck?
Yeah.
Or even worse, you've got it on and then you know when it gets stuck and like it's hella tight?
Yeah.
And you can't pull it?
Yeah.
Bro, that's the most frustrating thing. Has that happened to you where you've like put the seatbelt on and...
You know that bridge that we go over to get to work?
Yeah.
So I'm always in like the right lane first. I need to get all the way over to the left. So, you know, I do the right thing. Like, for audio-only listeners, I'm leaning forward to check my blind spot because some fuckwits out there don't do that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, my seatbelt will stop me. And I'm like, I'm stuck here. I'm like, you fucking... God, I get so angry, bro. Because I'm trying to fang it to get all the way across because that gets busy sometimes and flogs don't let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. One of the many annoying things that happen to us on a daily basis.
Not a daily basis, but it does happen.
Yeah, it's daily for some. I don't know.
Really? Daily for you?
Nah, it's not. I'm lying. Shout out Peter Bowl, boy from 6108 Thornley, the local resident.
I guess we can talk about the Olympic stuff.
Yeah. He killed it. Yeah. 800 metres, came fourth.
Fourth, just too, I think.
Yeah, well, he was leading for quite a while, I should say, in that race.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's disappointed because, you know, as an athlete, you want to win, but fuck, you did us proud, mate.
I don't think he was expected to even do that well, though.
No, but he probably believed in himself, and fucking rightly so, mate. Absolutely killed it.
Yeah, he crushed it, bro.
Is he? Apparently he's like 27, 28.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Fucking absolutely valiant effort. You know what I love about the Olympics? Everyone comes together and just supports Australia, no matter what it is. Yeah. I just feel so united.
Same.
It's fucking great.
Like, what was that swimmer's name? She won like fucking 7 medals or
Titmus?
something. Yeah, Ariane Titmus, bro.
Yeah.
I watched her origin story or whatever of how she came up. I was like, fucking hell. Like, her parents moved from Adelaide to Melbourne or something because there wasn't enough opportunities in Adelaide. Like, there wasn't good enough coaches for her. And, like, she's been swimming since she was, like, 12, bro. Just smoking everyone.
That's the case for a lot of these people. Like, I know in, like, Asia and, like, Japan, they love their golf, bro. Bro, as soon as these kids are born, they probably give them a golf club. And, like, they're absolutely killing it. Getting medals left, right, and fucking centre.
That's what I'll be doing with my kids.
What are you going to give your kid?
Everything.
No, but, like, if you had to only choose one.
No.
What ball, what club, what racket?
I would obviously give them
a guitar?
No.
A piano?
Bro, I'm telling you, like, when I have kids, I'm going to try to give them or, like, kind of dabble them into every little thing. So, like, from the age of, like, 2 years old when they start walking, you know, we're going to be kicking the footy. Like, we're going to be running around the park kicking footy, kicking soccer balls, throwing frisbees, bro. Like, hit like golf, like little plastic golf club, like hitting, bro. Because regardless of what sport they choose, I hope that they're going to be elite and love one of them. I don't care what it is. If they like fucking ballet dancing, good for you, mate. Do that. But, like, they're going to love doing something, and then I'm going to push them as hard as I possibly can for them to succeed in that field, because at the end of the day, I wish that my parents had pushed me really hard for something. I understand why they didn't, because you don't want to push your kids thing. But when they get older, they'll definitely be like, fuck, I wish my mum never let me quit playing guitar.
Yeah.
Same as you, right? Like we both stopped playing guitar, and I wish right now I could remember how to play guitar and read music and...
Yeah, but it was forced upon me, so I didn't really like it at the time. Like, and I was like, oh, it was after school as well, my guitar lessons. I was like, I don't want to do that.
I just wanted to play Black Ops 2 Zombies, bro. Not play guitar.
But bro, I'm hoping, like, my granddad, never met him, but like my dad's dad, he was like 6'1". I'm around that height. But my dad, he's 6'8". So I'm hoping my kid gets his granddad's growth spurt. I'm hoping that buddy's 6'7", 6'6", 6'8", whatever it may be. I'm gonna make myself an NBA baby, bro. Could you imagine that?
What if he Sorry,
you right?
Yeah, burped. Just burped for the audio only. What if you get your mum's what if like your kid gets your mum's height?
I won't, bro. You know why? No, I don't know why. But I just, I'm speaking these things into existence, Hev.
Yeah, and I'm speaking that into existence.
See a bloke from... You pig. You fucking cunt. See, one of the boys from Adelaide, he played for the Adelaide 36ers or something. He's like 18. Just got signed in the draft. Boy from Australia went number 6, OKC, Oklahoma. Imagine that, bro. I'm actually very happy for him again.
Oh, bro, I'm happy for anyone. And like,
succeeds, yeah.
Speaking of like success and like happiness and stuff, like there was this Olympic track athlete woman. She's 21. Her name's Riley. She works at Woolies full time, or actually I don't know about the full time, but she works at Woolies, like just pretty much what any Woolies worker would do, working up the aisles, packing shelves and shit. She's studying business at uni.
Yep.
And training 6 days a week for 3 hours every single day.
Yeah.
For obviously the Olympics. And went over to Tokyo without a sponsor. So I'm presuming she would have had to have funded a fair bit of her training, fair bit of all of that. Did it for the love of it. Goes over there and then tells she did pretty well in an event or something, and then gave a story, she was talking to the media, and then she gained 89,000 followers. So basically she's coming back from the Olympics with 89,000 followers on Instagram. And I was like, fuck, it's just nice to see someone who obviously works fucking hard.
And deserves it.
And finally gets recognition for probably 10, 15 years of track running, hard work.
Well, I even think about us. So, say when a video doesn't do too well, or you can get disheartened or something like that when you expect it to do well. It's so important to fucking just take a step back and we've only been doing this for 2.5, pushing 3 months, and it's bro, I said it to you the other day, that quote that stuck with me, there's no elevator to success, you have to take the stairs, and it's so true, bro. You're not gonna be there's fucking very little people that are overnight success unless you're given a fucking platform or a push by someone that's mega famous
born
already.
Into something as well.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, hard work is key, and not everyone is rewarded for the hard work, but when they are, it's great to see, especially for the Aussies.
Well, that's the thing, right? She gains 80,000 followers overnight, and people will be like, oh, it's overnight success. And at the end of the day, bro, it's a 15-year...
But she's been doing it, since she was fucking 4 or something.
So it's technically a 15-year, 10-minute success, overnight type thing. It's crazy.
You pick the next topic. I'm doing what you did last week. I'm stressing out about this. I'm just going to make sure it's recording.
Nah, it is recording. If it's not, I'm going to kill myself.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
That's just the fucking PTSD right there.
Yeah, no, it is.
All right, go.
Oh, yeah. So someone sent in... I didn't know if they wanted it to be anonymous or not, so I just
keep it anonymous?
Yeah, I just kept it anonymous. But how long does it take a guy to get over their ex? You can take it away, I guess, if you want.
We said it I think we spoke about it in another podcast. Moving on and getting over, they're not the same. It's
I think she might have broke up with her boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now she wants to know how long, because he might have fucked a bird the next day or something.
Well, it's usually the way. The splits are never usually the same. One person might handle it another way and the other person might not. Or they'll handle it a different way, should I say. So in terms of that, It's really dependent on your relationship, how quickly you get over them. If you really love that person, it's obviously going to be a fucking very long time. But moving on, that's a different story.
Well, I got an answer written down on, like, I thought about this in the shower because I was doing my notes in the shower. And I thought, like, depending on who broke up with who, right? Like, for example, if I was in a relationship with a girl and then I was having doubts about the relationship for the last 6 months, and then for the last maybe 2 months, I've been thinking to myself, like, yeah, I don't really want to be with this girl, like, at all. Like, I'm kind of over this, blah, blah, blah. But I've just been, like, processing it. But by the time I actually split up with her, I'm already done with the relationship. There's no more feelings there because I've been processing it for the last 8 months, right?
Yeah.
But to her, it might be a shock.
Yeah.
So then the next week, I'm already over it. I got no feelings for you anymore. I don't love you. I haven't loved you for fucking 3 months. So now I go to the club, and then that week I meet a new girl or whatever. To her, it's probably going to seem as if, fuck, how's he already moved on?
Yeah.
It's like, no, love, I moved on from you 3 months ago. We were just still in a relationship.
Yeah,
I think that could happen quite often.
Yeah, which is a bit shit for if you stay with someone for that amount of time and string them along and lead them along when you
could always be trying to make things work.
Yeah,
like,
but
at the end of the day, it's like,
how long do you have to try that for before you fucking?
Well, even a month, bro. Like, I just said 3. Like, but even if it's like 2 weeks, I've already been processing it for 2 weeks longer than you have.
Yeah.
So then, if 2 weeks later I get with a girl, like, for me, I'd be like, 2 weeks, you've already moved on. That's really quick. But then I was like, they might have been processing that already.
It's also it's very hard for us to give you an answer because it is person to person. People deal with shit different ways, and also shit hits them differently. So say if someone ends something with you, right, and they're like, fuck yeah, beauty, all good, and the other person's like heartbroken or something. Once, say that other person gets over it in after 2 months' time, but that person who ended it and was cool with it from the start, 2 months later, bro, it's that thing, grass isn't always greener, and you fucking realise just what you got rid of. So it's so situational, like we said. Just do the right thing by yourself, and if you can, by the other person, and yeah.
Well, speaking of, I guess, how long does it take to get over someone? Someone said, how does one get back into the single life after being in a long-term relationship for a very long time?
Well, I've never been in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, and I mean, I was in one and I was depressed for 3 months, so yeah, I'm fucking the worst person to ask.
What was the question?
I wanted to kill myself. I didn't get over it.
Bro, some people don't deal with it, honestly.
I didn't get back into the single life. I was suicidal for 3 months.
Fuck. What was the question? Can you repeat the question?
She just basically sent in, how does one get over or like get back into the single life after having been in a long-term relationship? So I'm presuming over a year.
Like, are you ready to get back into it? Are you forcing yourself into it?
That's what my thing is. I would just say, like, just go about your life.
You like, I don't think you'll never feel like you're ready, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You'll never feel like you're ready because, like, forget, like, the long-term relationship part. Like, for anything I've been in where it's like I've never felt ready and, like, but, like, you wake up one morning and you feel great. You'll be like, fuck, that's not really affecting me right now. I'm going to have a good weekend. And then you'll go out and whatnot and it'll all just come rushing back and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I thought I was ready type of thing. I thought, like, I was done. And it feels like a setback. So, like, progress and, like, moving on, it's never like a fucking steady fucking line. There's peaks and troughs in terms of, like, happiness, sadness, and getting over that someone and not getting over it. So
I think maybe potentially the person who sent it in was like became reliant upon having a partner. And I've seen a lot of TikToks where girls they'll like, it happens for guys too, don't come at me. I've just seen girls' TikToks where they post like me thinking I'm an independent woman, blah, 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 blah. And then being like, but me when and then like pans to me when my boyfriend leaves me, like after having seen him for 7 days straight. And then it's like her like all like, oh, I can't cope without him. Like I get,
Yeah.
I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So if you're in that mindset, I don't know. I mean, I've never really felt like that ever. Never had that experience. So I can't really help you on that front. But if you are, I guess you just got to focus on yourself.
You gotta learn to be good by yourself, and then you'll be able to like give 100% in a relationship type of thing. I feel like that's always the case. You gotta try and love yourself as much as you can, and then yeah, like I just said, you can give your all when you meet a person.
At the end of the day, if you're not happy with yourself, you're just going to project that onto someone else, which therefore means your relationship won't be happy.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how it is.
We can
Non-sexual turn on.
Oh, true. I had a really good talk for this.
Yeah, go. Start off because I haven't thought of one.
Okay.
Like I can.
I wrote this down. Yeah. So for my biggest like non-sexual turn on that I could think of off the top of my head was, there was kind of two, but they kind of go hand in hand, right? So firstly was like a girl with a really good work ethic. So if I'm talking to a girl, for example, and she's talking to me about like what she's doing and like how busy she is, and this was what led into my second one, was being able to have an intellectual conversation and then being able to keep up with my like energy of like topics and understanding and being able to actually have a genuine good connection in a conversation. I don't want to sit here and be like, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a receptionist. And then she's like, what do you do for work? I'm like, I pack pallets.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that. Let's talk about fucking some deep shit.
But even if you like, you do just come up with that, being able to like branch it off into like another thing, and then it will spiral into something else and something else.
Yeah.
Having that ability is hard. But yeah, some people need to work on that. But like you said, there's nothing more attractive than people doing stuff and people trying to do things in their life. And big thing for me in a relationship is I need to meet someone who's independent, who doesn't need to be taken care of, but likes to. So I can still like spoil them, like love them, do that type of thing, but they can quite happily go off, do their own thing, take care of themselves, and aren't relying upon me. Like you need a healthy balance. And
yeah, I'm 100% the same as that as well. With like being like, I want to care for them, like because I want to like simp.
I want to do all the
I want to be a simp.
Yeah, but you need those healthy boundaries 100%. Otherwise, like you just spend way too much time together and you just get sick of each other. I mean, some people don't, but
I mean, if you're a hard 10 and you have the conversation of a fucking like 3-year-old,
that's not going anywhere.
I
can't do it.
Yeah, just leave now. Like I don't care how good you look, but if you're like I don't like putting numbers on it, but like if you're a fucking, say you're like if
you don't find someone as
a slightly above average girl, like you know you fit in with the bunch, but you're like you're still cute or whatever, but you have the best chat in the world, and I get on with you.
That's gonna bump up their attractiveness and how
100%.
Yeah. So personality.
So
it honestly is like probably the most important thing.
100%. At the end of the day, you're not marrying looks, bruv.
Exactly right.
You got to spend the rest of your life. 50
and if you do,
you'll
just be miserable if they're cunts.
Yep, 100%.
Should we get into people who?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's move into the good segment. I got a couple today, so
all right,
you can take it away, I guess.
No, you go. We hate the things that these people do. Go.
All right. Do you want to do 2 or 1?
Just go for it. We'll see how we go.
All right. So my big one is what I'm doing right now. Using their phone while they're talking to me. There is nothing more frustrating, and let us know if you're one of these people, but for me personally, I can be on my phone and I can have a conversation with someone, but there is so many people out there, my mum's one of them, who cannot do phone texting or phone anything and be even comprehending what I've said.
Yeah.
At all. And it's the most frustrating thing in the world when I'm sitting there waiting for like someone to finish on their phone while I'm having mid-conversation. I'm like, what are you doing?
My brother, and now my mum as well, all full for this, bro. My brother will be on his phone and will act like he is the only person in this world and there's no one around him. He's in a room by himself and no one's speaking to him. And like when he finishes doing what he's doing, he'll go like this. He'll just go back to like watching TV or something. Or if he somehow like heard like a murmur from me, he'll be like, oh, what?
No.
And that my anger levels just absolutely rise. I'm like, stop what you're doing there. and fucking acknowledge me. Just be like, you know what I do? Because I struggle with this. But I say to like my mum, I just say, hold up, give me 2 minutes. I'm just finishing this message. Give me 1 minute, I'm just finishing this message, and then get back to or start the conversation again.
See, for me, bro, I'm like actually good at being able to do two things. Like I literally can, like obviously I'm not completely involved in the conversation, but like, I'm quick texted too. So if say like someone messages me like, do you want to play Apex or whatever? And then I'm talking to my mum, I literally, before she's finished 4 words of her sentence, I can be like, yeah, bro. And then I'm done.
But I'm talking like, if I'm having like, someone's properly having like a conversation, like say like one of our friends who, I'm just having a proper conversation with him and they need like need like a meaningful response. So I was at the, where was I at? I was out somewhere. I think I was like having a drink with someone and someone sent me a message who was like going through something and they wanted my advice. And I messaged him. I was like, mate, I can't give you all of me right now. I can't read your message and give you proper advice. Give me an hour, and once I get home, I'll read it and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, no,
and like he appreciated that because I was like, I could like half read what you said, quickly flick a message through and get back to my night, but I don't want to do that. Like I want to like
I'm the same.
give my 100 type of thing.
I get a lot of people that even people that watch this podcast message me, and like, yeah, it's kind of sucks because I'm at the point where sometimes I can't like, I'm almost at a point where I don't want to respond because I don't want them to become reliant on me.
Yeah,
because
you gotta find
I don't have the time of, like, it sounds bad, but I don't have the time to be messaging 6 people a fucking night who are all having mental health problems.
Yeah, no, bro. I said this to my mum. I was like, just like when people come to like me for issues, whether it be a friend or whether it be a family, like whoever it may be, and it's like, fuck, there's a big reason why this is a job, like as a therapist.
Yeah.
Because fuck, when you when people put their issues on you, and I've even like caught myself when I dump my shit on someone, like when I've gone through stuff and I'm like, fuck, I've actually said, I think I've said it to you, like, I'm sorry I like tell you about this because I know the effect it fucking like it's having on me, and then having you to fucking listen to it and then give me advice, like it's fucking draining for both. I mean,
that's what good friends are for, though.
But bro, exactly right. I'm never gonna say to like a mate, oh, like I don't want to like hear about your shit because it makes me upset. No, that's fucking like if someone ever says that to you, get fucked and don't keep them in your life.
100%.
But yeah, that's a good people home, mate. That was actually mine as well. That went deep.
Well, because bro, it's like I was just gonna give the example when you gave it. It's like when you said, when they say, what's that? It's like, it's almost, say me and my dad will be having a conversation in the kitchen type thing, and we'll be talking about a whole bunch of shit, and we'll move on to say COVID, like, because obviously COVID's a pretty hefty topic. And I'll be like, did you see fucking Victoria went back into a 7-day lockdown? Mum here's lockdown. She goes, who's that? What's that? Like,
oh, my mum does.
And then I go, oi, you didn't fucking care about the other fucking 10 minutes of the conversation. Stick to your phone. Fuck off. Yeah. I'm not repeating 10 minutes of conversation because you heard a key word that now you want to hear about.
I know. No, that pisses me off, mate.
Like, suck. No, don't actually. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm not going to explain this to you.
Yeah. That was actually one of my people who's as well. I've got one. People who, I find these people very childish. And, people who like can't bite into cold things or drink a cold drink without complaining, oh, my teeth are sensitive or anything. Like, grow the fuck up, bro. Grow the absolute fuck up, and just like, how weak are your gums? Do you brush your teeth? Do you floss? Like, do you take care of your mouth?
No, I think there's other things that.
No, bro. Yeah, you're a pissant. You're childish.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, I do it to like piss people off. So like, Gabby, my brother's missus. I'll get like a Magnum or something, and I'll like bite the chocolate off, and then I'll be like, "Oh, Gabby, look at this," and I'll be like, and I'll like dig my teeth into the ice cream, and she'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?" So that's mine. Can you deal with that? Can you drink like an icy cold drink without getting fucking my
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't do it every time. Sometimes though, like I think it's cavities maybe potentially. I think make your teeth hurt like that. My dentist was telling me about it one time.
So maybe go to the dentist and sort that out.
Yeah, I think it's bad. You definitely should go to the dentist. It's not good if your teeth are freezing every time.
Okay.
I think. Mate,
have you got another one?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, go.
So, what are we calling them? Piss ants.
Yeah, weak as piss. We can come up with another term.
All right.
Another term.
So this was my other one. Oh yeah, I feel like this is a pretty standard thing. Chewing loudly, and if it's even worse, if they chew with their mouth open. When someone is flapping their gums like this, I know I just triggered so many people.
You triggered me, Loki. I was like, when is this cunt going to stop?
The most irritating thing on the planet if they're on your left or your right or directly in front of you. All I'm hearing in my left ear is like what I just did. Like, bro, how old are you?
They don't know they're doing it as well.
They don't.
Remember at that
you can't
place,
say,
I'm not going to say it, at that place where I messaged you, at that...
Yeah, you messaged me at the table. You
And
said
I
this
was
cunt
like...
pissing me off.
I was like, how does this person not know that they're doing this? Because I'm getting so frustrated right now. Like a donkey eating a fucking apple, bro. I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Grow up. Are you 5?
Bro,
Are you 5?
it's like, I don't know if, like, obviously that they don't do it. You've got a person who's, I can't really explain it. It goes to raw and is close to you, closer than like friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's bad.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking bad.
Oh my God, bro. Everyone
I've told him, cunt.
everyone at the place that
Yeah.
you were just talking about, all of them like was harping about it.
Well, I tell him.
Yeah.
We all tell him, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Cunt, what the fuck are you doing?
But yeah,
Like you said, people don't know about it, bro.
they don't, man.
We'll move on, though.
What else have we got on the agenda? I feel like we've covered pretty much everything.
We can either go into... What time? How long have we been going?
We've been going about 50 minutes, so
44 on my clock, but I was a bit late to it. Should we do one more? Bro, NFTs. Do you want to describe for the people that don't know, non-fungible tokens, what they are?
the best way that I got described it, and don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert, but the best definition that makes sense to anyone who has no idea is think about physical art, for example, the Mona Lisa. People used to buy the Mona Lisa, right? Like that was the most sought after, one of one. That's what I want. I want that Mona Lisa. It's $100 million. Essentially, NFTs is physical art, but on a digital platform that is one of ones. So it's basically physical art, but instead of being physical and in person, it's online.
Yeah, and
on the blockchain.
So it's like say like a sporting moment. So say like maybe like a goal kicked after the siren. You could buy that type of thing.
Yeah,
and that's like you own that type of thing.
They're a little bit harder to describe because
they are very hard to
anyone
describe.
can clip that.
Yeah,
obviously you don't own the original one of one, and like what people, for example, if the Mona Lisa was an online art form, there's these things called CryptoPunks.
Yeah, and
they're just like these little people.
They're little JPEG photos.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. It's hard to describe what they are. They're just an art piece, I guess.
Yeah.
There's 10,000 of them made, and
so far, yeah,
they have a value because it's one of one. So people want to own that one of one digital art.
There's like this trading system on there, and people that we follow, these social media guys. Wow, one of our blokes, FaZe Banks, that we follow, he started with 200K. And he now has a collection of these CryptoPunks that are worth over $2 million.
I'll put a photo of what the CryptoPunks are in the video.
But yeah, he just sold one for close to $700,000.
And he bought it for about like 40K, 60K, I think.
How insane is that?
Well, I think what the craziest thing is he owns 10 CryptoPunks, and he said it's worth about $3 million in portfolio, those 10 CryptoPunks right now. The one that he sold last week for 700K has covered, so he's got no more loss in anything. So he's got $3 million as an investment sitting there with no downside. So if they all were worth $0 tomorrow, he hasn't lost.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul as well. Got one worth 700K. He was going to sell it. He didn't.
He's not selling
Smart.
that. That'll probably be $1 million soon, bro. Some are selling for over $1 million now.
Yeah.
Which wasn't happening probably 3 weeks ago.
A week ago. Like Banks was saying, literally on, I think they filmed Thursdays. So last Thursday, so probably a week ago actually, the floor for them was like 30K. Now they're all up to $100,000 minimum.
That's the thing. People like you and I, we couldn't get involved in the start unless we got rid of all of our savings on one CryptoPunk. Maybe that would have been beneficial, Ev.
I mean, it would have been
Yeah.
at the end of the day, wouldn't it? Like,
But yeah, now for the casual, the average Joe, you and I, maybe there's listeners out there that are different, but fuck me, I can't buy one. I want one.
there's other NFTs, there's other projects. I want to get involved and like learn about the space because it seems so sick.
But you need crypto currency to buy these CryptoPunks like Ethereum.
Yeah, but that's not hard.
No, but you need knowledge, so much knowledge about all
yeah.
these different things, and fuck.
We don't want to buy the wrong thing. It's just like
Exactly.
it's investing.
Exactly
It is
right, bro.
investing.
It's so much effort, and you need to fucking really know what you're doing. Otherwise, you can absolutely throw your money up the wall.
I mean, that's why it's not easy, but it's easier for someone like Banks who has 1 million contacts who all probably are in the space. Someone would have helped him get into it, and then now he's just gone. Like, he knows where to look.
Yeah, that's the
I don't
thing.
even know where to start.
Surround yourself around people who are smarter than you, or like as smart type of thing. But fucking in terms of that space, I know no one.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone. No, the average Joe can't do that.
No.
The average Joe doesn't have $30,000 to go spend on a JPEG file.
No, but even like startups and type of thing, I want to like start like involve myself around people like that, like-minded people. But yeah, good episode, Ev.
I think it was very good. Let us know. Like, surely that was a good episode for you guys.
That was a great chat. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We need to think of an emoji, and I'm just looking.
What did we talk about? We talked about partying. So should we do like a partying emoji?
Did we? Did we talk about
we
partying?
recap like Rapture and getting drunk and shit. What else did we talk about? CryptoPunks. Let's do a CryptoPunk one.
Yeah, I don't know what there is though.
Um,
Like what type of fucking things there are there that would resemble that.
let's have a quick gaze.
Oh, should we do a zombie? That's like a little person. No.
No.
What do you want to do then? You fuck. The people are waiting.
Yeah, the people can wait.
There's no fucking CryptoPunk emoji, bruv.
No, it is.
Pick one.
Let's do a surfing person.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is there such thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
The green surfing
Any of
emoji.
them. Any of them.
Yeah, any surfing emoji.
Or all three. Any person on a surfboard. Show us that you're a fucking OG, that you're a beast. But
We do want to hear feedback.
follow that surfing thing by feedback, constructive feedback. Good, bad.
Yeah.
Make it constructive, what we can do better, what you want to see from us, even if it's outside of the podcast.
Merch tings, videos.
Everything. Tell us what you want to know. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us what you want to hear. And
we love interacting with you guys. So yeah, like and subscribe on the YouTube because we're pushing on 1,000.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Yeah, there's only 30% today not subscribed. So
We're getting there.
we're getting up the waves. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Follow us on everything. PNC Lads, the rebrand has happened. So it's not really Post Nut Clarity or anything anymore. It's PNC Lads.
Check out the TikToks.
Yeah, TikTok.
Everything. I think that's about it, Ev.
Yep. Follow both of us.
Yep. All
And then,
right.
yeah.
Episode 13 wrapped up in the books. See you next week.